Hello. Hello, y'all. Ooh, my internet has been acting up. And I got calls coming in. How's everyone? Good morning. It's a late pop up. I had a lot of things to do this morning. So I'm basically just taking a break and having a cup of Joe. I think I'm going to have to go out today. So we'll see what's what. Man, it's unbelievable. Yeah. What's what's up? What's up? Whew. Let's see what's breaking. Okay.
Coupons needed.
Hi, April.
So if you're looking for a sign, switch to Aldi. Ta-da!
How are you this morning?
It's an Aldi thing.
Yeah, I had a lot of things to do this morning and a lot of calls, and I'm just now taking a break and having a cup of Joe. Yeah, and catch up with the breaking news. You doing well? It's good. That's good. And just didn't get a chance to really watch the news. So I'm just
Biden's approval rating is underwater.
listening
Only
in.
25% of Americans saying the country is heading in the right direction. 25% of Americans say the country is heading in the right direction. And only 41.4% of Americans approve of the job Joe Biden is doing. More on that later.
Well, that's better. That's
Approval of the sitting president or presidential candidate.
that's pretty good considering his low approval ratings.
Indicator of how they'll fare in the general election. At least that's what I believe. Americans have come to hate their leaders. We hate everybody in Washington, D.C. I seem to remember, I'm not 100%
Yes,
certain.
April. I'm sure you probably had your cup of Joe already.
Was underwater back in 2012.
I'm so late. And then my internet just been going. It's just been going nuts.
Either below the water, below water, or near.
So I said I'll come up for a quick pop up while I have my cup of Joe and listen to some news.
Liking the candidate and more about picking the lesser of two evils. At least that's what I believe. Leave a comment if you can prove me wrong. Meanwhile, Trump is blowing his Republican challengers out of the water. The Real Clear polling averages show Donald Trump leading Ron DeSantis. I mean, this is incredible. Nationally, Trump has 54% of the vote. DeSantis is cratering with only 16% of the vote.
DeSantis is an idiot.
The margins are a little
Hey, y'all.
tighter in Iowa and New Hampshire where it really counts, but
having a cup of Joe. You know, I'm watching Channel 7 breaking news. Yeah. Yeah, I haven't gotten a chance to watch any news, so I'm just here listening.
next week.
We got to
And
get
then
to
it'll be
the
up to
other
the grand
ones.
jury to decide whether or not to issue indictments. There are
Oh, that's
reports
good.
that 20 people have been contacted by the Fulton County DA's office informing them that they may be indicted.
Ooh, he's getting indicted again. That fool. That criminal.
Perhaps Mark Meadows, his former chief of staff, who was in on that call to Georgia's Secretary of State Brad Ratzenberger. You all heard that call when both Meadows and Trump coerced Ratzenberger into finding more votes. Right? They lied to him and said, "Find us more votes." There was election fraud.
Ooh, Lord.
And then there's Rudy Giuliani, because you got to indict Rudy. How can you not? I mean, so he's got so many legal problems. I'll talk about them in a second. So I'm going to assume the Fulton County DA is going to indict Rudy just because, you have to.
Because Rudy is an idiot.
Also assume they're going to indict the 20 people who are told they're subject to an indictment, the phony slate of electors that Rudy assembled in Georgia. I'm going to assume some of those phony electors will be indicted. Here's my wild card pick for this next tranche of criminal indictments coming out of Georgia. This is a wild card pick. Senator Lindsey Graham. Okay? Not saying it's going to be Senator Lindsey Graham. I'm not saying he's going to be one of the 20, but I'm saying he might be one of the 20. It's wishful thinking. He was forced to testify under oath down in Georgia before Fani Willis's grand jury. She asked him questions about the role he played, Senator Lindsey Graham, the role he played in spreading election fraud lies to strong-arm Georgia election officials into switching the results in favor of Donald Trump. Again, this is wishful thinking. So my wild card pick is Lindsey Graham, and this will make the fourth set of criminal indictments for Donald Trump in fewer than 6 months. And when you're indicted, you are arrested. Let's not sugarcoat this. When you are indicted, you are arraigned, you are fingerprinted, and you are arrested. And the sheriff in Fulton County has said that if Donald Trump is indicted, there's a mugshot. There are also reports now that Special Counsel Jack Smith might have a brand new set of indictments in store for Donald Trump. More indictments on the way. But aren't you? He was Rudy Giuliani's disgraced New York police commissioner who ended up going to prison, I believe, for tax evasion. And he's been asked to testify before Jack Smith's grand jury about the role he and Rudy played after the 2020 presidential election, the role he and Rudy played in fundraising for Donald Trump. It has been suggested that Donald Trump could be indicted for wire fraud because of that fundraising. He was sending out emails to his supporters right after the election.
Welcome to the Colony Cafe. This is a quick pop-up. I know it's a late quick pop-up. I had a lot of things to do earlier, so I'm just catching up with the breaking news.
Using the internet to raise money based on a false claim is wire fraud. Special Counsel Jack Smith can also be looking into Trump's Save America Super PAC and why nearly its entire budget of $40 million last quarter was spent on legal fees. If you've been listening to the show, I've been asking who's paying everybody's legal fees? Where's this money going?
Coming from his PAC.
Busy dance card, Jack Smith, but maybe he's looking into who's paying everybody's legal fees. Meanwhile, a hearing has been scheduled for Friday in Washington, D.C. to determine whether or not a protective order needs to be put in place to prevent Donald Trump from talking about the evidence that Jack Smith must hand over to Trump's attorney during the discovery phase of his election interference criminal trial. If the government is presenting a case against you I think it's called Brady. I think it's called the Brady Room. The prosecutors have to hand over all the evidence that they have against you before the trial starts. And Trump, this is what concerns Jack Smith. The special counsel is concerned that Trump is taking to social media, threatening witnesses as well as Jack Smith. And prosecutors are worried that Trump will use the evidence that is handed to his lawyers. He will use that evidence to take to social media and try to contaminate a potential jury pool, as well as intimidate witnesses who are named in this evidence. Trump insists he can say whatever he wants. He's insisting, I've got First Amendment rights to say whatever I want, and he was campaigning in New Hampshire on Tuesday. He began to attack Jack Smith, as well as, and I don't think this was smart, he began attacking U.S. District Judge Tanya Chutkan, who is overseeing the case in Washington, D.C. Friday's hearing on whether or not to issue a protective order, maybe a gag ruling to shut him up. And if he won't shut up, he insists that he won't shut up. She may be forced to issue a gag ruling, and if he won't shut up, then
lock him up.
Choice but to put him under arrest. And then it's going to First Amendment, right? The fact that this hearing has been scheduled for Friday seems to suggest that Judge Chutkan is hoping to get this trial underway quicker than sooner. Well, if you remember, earlier this year, Fox News agreed to pay Dominion voting machines $750 million to settle a defamation suit for pretty much allowing Rudy Giuliani on their network to spread voter fraud lies about their machines. At the same time, the voting machine company Smartmatic, following in the footsteps of Dominion.
Hello. This is the Colony Cafe. It's a quick pop-up. Late pop-up. Welcome. Watching the news. Breaking news.
The lawsuit, as I said, the Smartmatic lawsuit was filed around the same time as Dominion's, and now that the Dominion trial is off the books and settled, the Smartmatic trial starts, and new filings indicate they are targeting Rudy Giuliani, targeting him hard. This is the discovery phase of that civil suit, and it's a nightmare for Rudy. Now, he's an alcoholic. He also has no money. He can't afford his attorneys because Trump never paid him. And he's telling lawyers for Smartmatic that I lost my iPhone. All the evidence you're looking for is in my iPhone, and I've seen to have misplaced it. And the judge is threatening him with court sanctions. So Rudy, it looks like in the Smartmatic case, is going to lose it before it even starts. Rudy has also been sued for defamation by two African-American Georgia election workers, a mother and daughter. The case hasn't been settled yet, but Rudy has already lost it. We just don't know how big a loss it's going to be. He's already agreed to pay them $90,000 just in legal fees, and he has admitted to the judge that he lied when he accused them of stuffing ballot boxes. So he's lost that case, and still he goes on. What is it about these guys? Well, allegedly, they're rapists. They're cut from a different cloth. They're not human. How does Rudy keep going? Well, there's a trial, a civil lawsuit, a sexual harassment lawsuit filed by a former employee of his, which I've been hoping, I just don't have time to go over the details, but he's accused of rape. And we also, yes, how is Donald Trump so indefatigable? Well, I can say with absolute certainty, he is a rapist. He's a rapist. There are close to 30 credible sexual assault accusations.
Oh my God.
Donald Trump and Judge Kaplan made it clear on Monday when he
Hi,
rejected the
Nefertiti. Good
countersuit that
morning.
Trump filed against Eugene Carroll. Donald Trump
I'm
lost
just,
a
this is
$5
late
defamation
Papa
suit
Joe
to Eugene
pop
Carroll.
up. And I had a whole lot of things to do, so I'm trying to catch up with the latest breaking news
Eugene Carroll and
on the orange dog.
the trial that awarded Eugene Carroll $5 million for
Hi.
He said, and he wrote, I'm dismissing your lawsuit. Eugene Carroll is not
Having a cup
defending
of Joe,
you
Nav,
because the jury
and watching my news.
found you guilty of rape. That's what he said.
I've been doing a lot of work this morning.
So he's officially a rapist.
So I'm taking a break, having my Joe, listening to what's happening with the orange pig.
He's a rapist. He is a rapist, and yet the evangelical community loves him. Conservative Christians love Donald Trump. Rapist. Donald Trump.
Rapist.
Well, voters in Ohio, a state that has grown increasingly red.
Oh, yay for Ohio. Ohioans.
On Tuesday, rejecting a ballot initiative that would have made it much harder for voters to change the Constitution and guarantee a woman's right to abortion. So, I want to explain this, okay? Because it's complicated. And I just want to spend a few minutes so I can explain this story. The state of Ohio, because it's important, because it's about abortion, and it's about how anti-democratic Republicans are, and how they can't win without gaming the system. So I know your eyes are going to glaze over for about 3 minutes when I try to explain this, but it's kind of important because it shows not just how venal the Republicans are, but how good they are at working the machinery at a state level. That you really have to, you can't let them exhaust us. You have to keep fighting fascism, okay? So try to pay attention. This is not going to be fun, okay? Which is why I'm going to take my shirt off. The state of Ohio is scheduled to vote this November on whether to guarantee in its state constitution a woman's right to abortion. Now, in order for a change in the Constitution in Ohio, in order for them to change the Constitution, in order for it to become law, the referendum that will be voted on in November must pass by a simple majority, okay? But Republicans and conservative pro-lifers are rightfully concerned that this bill is going to pass in November, thereby making it impossible for the state legislature in Ohio or the Ohio State Supreme Court to outlaw abortion. Once it's enshrined in the Constitution, you cannot mess with the Constitution,
right?
Unless, of course, you're John Eastman, Rudy Giuliani,
the criminals.
So they're worried that this pro-abortion bill, this referendum, this addition to the Constitution, will pass with a simple majority in November. So Republicans introduced issue one. Issue one is what they voted on yesterday and got rejected, and that's good news. Issue one had it passed, would have made it harder, not easier, for a state referendum to go through. Okay? No longer could changes to the Constitution, like enshrining a woman's right to an abortion, no longer could changes to the Constitution.
I did it live yesterday, girl. I said it at that chair's too long. I was stuck for real. I didn't need to be on that long. I know. You know, sometimes you don't realize how long you're on, and it's like you be wondering why you're so exhausted. Like now I know why I'm exhausted. I've been on this sucker too long.
She's the president of the Senate, and she gets to bring
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Nefertiti. Yeah, you be like, damn, I'm tired as hell. You just want to go to sleep afterwards.
in order to overturn
Like, what the hell? Then you look at the time. It's like, oh my God.
Majority of 51 votes.
Time passes fast sometimes, but you still feel it, you know. I did a 4 hour live Monday and was exhausted. I know. I know, like, cool. That's one of the reasons why I had started to do shorts, and then YT want to change the game on you. So I'm working for watch time hours now. So I got to do some lives, and I just, oh my God. Oh, I think this was Sunday. I think that was Sunday. That live was like 3 hours. So I was like, dang. No wonder. I was just wiped out.
I think it's really important. I think it's a cautionary tale.
My bones ain't made to sit in that chair like that. Woo, girl. I can't sit too long or stand too long. So when my stuff starts getting stiff, oh my God. Like I've been having to move, and even when I'm cooking, so I'm kind of up and down to try to level things out. But that in itself, just like I'm just dying. I'm just dying. It's just be too much. It's like yeah. And I had a lot of things to do this morning. So I mean the time just flew past. I'm like, oh wow. So this is gonna be a late cup of Joe pop up here. Because I'm just not getting my cup of Joe. In between doing some things and on the beginning calls in. So time just went past. My guy had a time get me out of that Girl, you was stuck for real. Your body had just implanted. Girl, all that junk in your trunk just implanted itself. Ooh, it's like it got real comfortable. Your booty got real comfortable in that shit. It was like, well, we don't sleep here. She ain't making no moves. We might as well get comfortable. Yeah, ain't no moving now, baby. You got to rip us apart. Apart from this, girl, yeah. That's why I'm up and down. Because I get planted. I mean, that's why I'm going to sleep for real. So, because first of all, my knees, legs get really stiff. Can't hardly move down. Can't hardly walk. Like, shit. So I had to kind of keep it moving. I have to find me a better chair. That ain't it. Yeah, I told you, get you what is it? It's called Drive. And get one of those. You want something with bigger wheels, and then that's a smoother glide, smoother walk, and like because the first one I had the wheels are smaller, and these streets. I'll be telling my children, I tell them like, man, I need some new wheels, yo. These streets tearing my shit up. They just crack up. Like these bumps and everything, just tear my shit up. And so I got another one. The wheels are bigger. It's easy to navigate. It's easier, Uh, so and the chair is okay. The chair part is okay, and it's easy to fold, easier than the other one I had. I I have. So yeah, uh, your girl can't move today. I bet you. I bet you can't. I bet you can't. Yeah, you got to move around. I think the only thing that helps me, that keeps me from getting in that situation, is because I cook. So while I'm cooking, I'm still like moving, and now when my legs get tired, I'll sit a bit, but get up. It's like an up and down thing. So I don't get my butt planted. I don't get planted in the chair. Because that is something else, and the knees get, the legs get really stiff. You can't hardly move them. It's crazy. Yeah, I've been there. Really, I try not to get there. So basically, I try not for the videos to be too long, you know. So when I'm cooking, sometimes it just can't be helped. Uh, I looked up and it was 5 hours on live. I'm like, what? I know. That time will go by and you don't even realize, especially when you having fun, and it'll go by, but your body knows these things. Your body be like, well, 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 you set your ass here for 5 hours. you know, it's crazy. So, man, I tell you, it is no fun. And when I tell you, I'll be totally exhausted. If I do a live like that, I'm going straight to my room if I can make it. I might have to crawl, but I'm gonna make it to the bed, and I just be wore out. I can't move for a few hours. I'll be like, oh man, it is. Cause when I first started, my lives would be hours. Like hours, and I would just be exhausted. But then the only reason, like when I first started my channel, I could be on longer, because it was like drama. It was always some kind of drama and that adrenaline, and then I was really drinking a lot, in the beginning. So man, I can do them lives, long lives. Whew, I can't do that. I can't do that no more. I used to do 8 hour lives. Damn, April. April. Wait a minute. You see my face? What? Oh wow, April, that's a job. Shit. See, that's what I don't want this to turn into. A job, I don't want it to turn into a job because them hours are long and sometimes they're tedious. And 8 hours. I don't know if I did an 8 hour live before. I know I have done a 6 hour live, but I didn't have, I think I was cooking. I had went and did a haul of greens and stuff. So, and then there was other people, and I had to, I'm just, getting my greens washed and together so I can freeze them. And I looked up that hour. I wish I could walk and move around. Yeah, yeah. You just had to, you just got to take a break. You know what I'm saying? And move, stretch before you get up. If you're sitting, like if I'm sitting about an hour, you will see me. I'll get up, do something, keep it moving, because my legs, once they stiffen up, I'm done for. It takes a long time for me to, stretch them out, and then possibly pain. So I just kind of move my legs, just move 'em around, moving. arms. And, you can do that while you're sitting. So you don't get stiffed up, you know. Sometimes just stand up for a minute and, kind of move. Try to stay limber because it's messed up when you when you get stuck like that. Hey, Mad Dog. Hey, baby. Yes, that makes a lot of difference if I could do that. Yeah, just you could just sit down and you want to keep the blood flowing because when you sit too long, you know, uh, the last long live I did was Mad Dog said last long live I did was 6 hours. I believe that is very exhausting. It is. It is. It's really exhausting. And the only thing that you know where keeps me going is that I'm cooking. So if I'm doing a live cooking show, then I'm moving around because I'm cooking. So you know my body is keeping the blood flow. Cause I get stuck. That's it for me. I will have to sleep wherever I'm sitting. If I sit that long, I'm sleeping there. I ain't gonna be able to move. Yeah. Put your phone on speaker and do you cooking. You see, put your phone on speaker and do you cooking, washing, and do your cooking, washing, etc. Yeah, yeah. Because, man, the other night I was like, oh my God, no wonder I was so tired. I try to keep it like an hour. And maybe go up when I'm cooking because sometimes you know, you never know when we're cooking. Things don't all. It's not gonna always be perfect. The timing could be off or whatever. So I try to have most of the things prepped, and just maybe have to cook maybe one thing, you know, live, and have everything else prepped and just do the plate. That was going to be me. If my guy didn't get me up, I know, cause if I let that happen, I have to sleep there because I can't walk, and if my chair not close by me, it's a done deal. I have to either crawl or something, scoop. But yeah, I easily get stiff. I have arthritis really bad all over, so I had to like keep it moving. Yeah, I had to keep it moving. Hey, lioness. Hey, honey. Late morning. I had a lot of things to do. And I was like, okay, I can finally have my cup of joe, so let me share and see what the people doing. Cup of joe, I'm finna go refresh this. Oh, man. I need to be sitting. Yeah, so I can roll around. Okay. Yes, that will do. Whew. It was so nice. Yeah, I'm working my little half a cup of Joe. So good. Linus, what? You cooking? Who cooking today? I'm not cooking, y'all. I'm eating leftovers. I am eating leftovers today, so I won't be cooking. And I still got a lot of stuff to do anyway. Man, I gotta go out. Whew, I gotta go out. And I need to grab a few things for this week that I'm gonna be cooking, and I don't feel like doing that. God, I wish one of my kids live kind of close so they can do my shopping for me. Whew. Yeah, so those long lives, man. I just try to keep it like, yeah, chronic pain is off the charts today. Yes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm in the sun getting vitamin D and sizzling. Line this out, girl. You better hydrate. you you on sizzle mode. You better hydrate. And not do me. Externally too. Hydrate. Internally and externally. You sizzling. You know, sizzle mode. Lord mercy. Girl, you better get your butt up under some air. For real. That's why I'm like looking out there like, ooh, I don't know if I want to go out there. I'm scared. I'm on Oreo cookie. I'm I'm an Oreo cookie at this point, baby. See, I can't with line this. You're enough for TD. See, y'all know I'm silly. I'll be laughing us this whole life because y'all know I'm silly. Y'all know it. Yeah, you better hydrate, girl. Don't be Oreo cookie. Damn, I'm envisioning you as an Oreo cookie too. Like, damn, what happened? Damn, what happened to you? You better stay in the house. Stay up under the air so we can, so that we can lighten you up. Your ass is black as hell. And I love Oreo cookies too. I just don't eat them much when I was younger. I love me some Oreos. I try one. They don't taste the same. Don't none of that stuff like the candies we used to have back in the day. None of that shit tastes the same. Or maybe it's my taste buds or something. Mm-mm. I was in the chocolate chip, but he was a chocolate chip. You better stop messing around with that heat. Your butt gonna be crispy. Be like, hi, Miss Crispy. What? How can I help you? You went from hello, Miss Chocolate Chip. What did you get when you get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? Caramel. I think it's caramel, ain't it? Whew. I tell you, y'all just makes my day every time. Whew. I needed that. And a cup of Joe with it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now I have to decide if I'm gonna go out there. I didn't even check the weather, but I'm using my phone because I didn't want to get frustrated because the internet was doing this thing again, and I'm like, okay, let me just use the phone because you know, I get frustrated with that internet, and I just got a new device, and I don't want to throw it, break it, because it might I'll be like, ah. I don't want to do that. I'm gonna find that pic of my feet of what happened within an hour. Girl, do you work outside? What you doing out there? That's how that he have you melting and sweating like crazy. Never melted. That's what you get melted. I can't do that. See, I can't do it. I can't do it. And see, I'm not a sweater, so that heat just stays in, and it have me sick. I be literally, it has me sick. So I don't play around with the heat out there. You know, it's not for me. I'm sorry. I may not even make it to the stove if I think it's too hot, and I really need to get out and walk those couple of blocks, to get some exercise. So I don't know. I do not know because I can't stand that heat. It makes me sick. I feel like sick. My stomach be like, ugh. I get a headache, and I ain't trying to get no headaches because my headaches are not normal. I don't have normal migraines. My ass is off the chart. Hey, Nisha. How are you? Welcome to the Colony Cafe. Late, Papa. Having a cup of Joe. I'm late, though. I'm late, but I had stuff to do. I hate when I be putting stuff off because I can be a procrastinator most times. And then when I have to do it, it's so stressful. And I be like, damn, I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I put it off too long, then I have to do it, y'all. I have to do it. Woo, child. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be going out there today. Um, I'm between. I'm at to the store and I'm burnt. you you went out to the store. You burnt out. Woo, baby, man. See, you're even scaring me even more. I'm scared of the summertime, y'all. I'm scared. I don't be messing around with that. I am really truly scared when it's when summertime that season come around. I get kind of depressed. I'm like, oh shit. I just, whew. And I don't drive anymore, so I'm not. Excuse me, gonna get no car. So because I can't stand driving. I was like, who frying bacon? That's you. you. Oh my goodness. Was that I was looking like dude had literally put an egg on the ground and it cooked. I was like, shit. No, couldn't be me out there. No, I'm not. Woo. Uh-uh. No, and the weather is like, oh, for some states, it's just like getting hot and hot, hot. My driver is roasted. No, I just can't do it. It has me sick. I cannot do it. I have lupus, so I always have an umbrella when I go out in the sun. Oh, okay, okay, yeah. Ooh. Mm. I try not to, go out. I only will go out there if it's totally necessary. It's like it's an emergency. Other than that, I'll be like, oh well. If I can't, you know, like wait till it gets later, maybe it'll cool off. But lately, that haven't even been happening. It still be hot. It's still hot. Like, ugh. And it'd be, well, you can't hardly breathe. The air is just it's so stuffy. Too stuffy, y'all. So I don't mess around. Now I have to figure out how to make my body parts on even brown without dehydration. Make them even because you turned into a Oreo. You just gonna have to stay out of the sun, and hydrate, and then your colors start to come back. But don't go out there. Just you gotta just wait till your color come back. Stay out of the sun. Stay out of the heat. Keep the air on. Whoo, and just breathe and hydrate. Yeah, I know. I think she said she went to the store. She had to go to the store. I think because you driving. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not going. I'm not going. I don't think. I didn't even check the weather. My bad. I'm ranting. I'll rant later. You driving? I, I, I would get road rage really quickly. So I got to a point. I just stopped driving. Sold my cars, and just stopped driving. Like, um, no, I can't do it because these days you go road rage on somebody, they'll blow your shit back. And they be the ones cutting you off all the craziness. You just be like, Nev, Nev gathering some ingredients to feed my cubs. Yeah, I know that's like out there in the store at the store, and man, it's whoo baby. Yeah, I don't know. I'm glad I live in the shack because I mean it could get really hot here. Uh, it could get really cold as well. And but don't no south, the south. Hello, Sarah. How are you? Welcome to the Colonies Cafe. We're having a cup of Joe. Yeah, she had to go out. She got to get them babies some din din. Oh, y'all, I tell you, I mess around with that song. And because I actually have gotten, what they call it? Ooh, what, sunburned, literally sunburned. And that is painful. That is painful. It's storming. It's storming there. I can deal with some rain. I like to go to sleep to it. I love being southern though. Y'all rather have you slipping and sliding for 5 business days. Yeah. Stefan, hi honey. Welcome to the Colony Cafe. We're having a cup of Joe around here. Late pop up, y'all. Late pop up. And so, yeah, we be slipping and sliding. But you be here long enough, you know how to slide around on that ice. Yeah, be like I remember I used to wear 6-inch heels every day when I was in high school and getting older, and I could just be sliding on that ice. I was a pro at it. Me and them heels, just be sliding. So yeah, I know how to get down like that, but now I can barely walk, so I'll probably be crawling, crawling on the ice. Neff, where are you? We didn't have power for hours the other day. Really? Oh, Jesus. Me without power in the summer? I'm going to go right into the bathroom, get in the tub, and run some cold water on me. Just sit up in there. Tennessee, Delaney, it's been non-stop raining for days. Oh, that's you in Tennessee? Wow. It rains like that in Georgia too. Georgia gets a lot of rain. Yes. Whew. Let me see. I'm going to look at, listen to one more. Trump's lawyers filed awful motion in Trump's new criminal case. They just never, oh, that is, whew, I'll see how anybody uh, would lawyer him or be his lawyer. Uh, frivolous cases, they all end up going to jail. Never, oh, okay, so you feel me? Yeah. Yes, yeah. I think my time is about to come to an end. Ooh, we did pretty good. Oh, I told you I can't hardly see this on this phone. That's why I like to be on my tablet. Oh, because I am blind. Blinder than a bat. Okay, good people. Let me go in this store. Uh, I'll see you soon. Okay, Linus. I'm gonna get I'm gonna get out of here myself because I still got some stuff to do. I may do a mini mukbang later. I am not cooking today, but I will probably come back later and do a mukbang. Uh, so I don't know. Still gotta decide if I'm gonna go out there, y'all. Ooh. Y'all give me a thumbs up, thumbs me up. Yay. I'm gonna end this broadcast, and maybe I'll see y'all later. And smooches. Okay, have a good day. Let's be safe. Yes, everyone be safe today, and thank you for coming in and joining me having a cup of Joe at Colony's Cafe. Be safe, be good, y'all.